The main positive theme that we're already invested in that we think will continue is a number of US commercial property trusts that are listed on the ASX. And they're orphans of the GFC. They were listed in the REIT bubble that we had leading up to the GFC. When everyone wanted to own international commercial property, they've sort of been left stranded here in Australia. No one's interested in them. The assets are not amazing. The scale has come down to a level where it doesn't really justify being listed in Australia. But from our perspective, the prices are very interesting, and the asset class itself is also very interesting. So we own one called RNY Property Trust. It's a bunch of commercial property in the tri-state area around Manhattan. So it's not A-grade Manhattan office buildings. They're suburban office properties like you might see in Chatswood in Sydney, for example. But these things trade at 8.5% cap rates. So you can borrow money in the US at the moment at 3%, and you can go and buy yourself an office property that yields you 8% on an 80% occupancy rate. Now, if the economy improves, employment improves, that occupancy goes up, the cap rate comes down. We think there's 20 to 30% improvements there at a gross asset level, and we're buying it for a huge discount to net tangible assets here in Australia at the moment. So that's a theme that's already run some way for us over the past 2 years. We've done quite well out of RNY and another one, Mirvac Industrial Trust. We still think it's got a way to go as the US economy continues to improve. Our exit mechanism is often a takeover or a sale of the business, because we buy beaten up asset plays and things that we think someone else is going to find valuable at some point down the track. So we own, it's called it's now called Real Estate Management Corporation. It used to be called Runcorp. It's just been taken over, or there's a takeover offer on the table from Paul Little's private investment group down in Melbourne. I think the Real Estate Investment Trust that I already touched on, there will be something happen to both of those trusts at some point over the next 2 years. There's no reason or rationale for them to be listed in Australia. So when the time is right, we'll be pushing to get some sort of exit there.